TIFU by taking my mum to see Barbie. My mum is in her 70s, and understandably has been through a lot of shit in her lifetime. She has been the first female ex in her workplace several times, and has admitted her obsession with my appearance is because she's experienced a lot of comments regarding her looks and what was appropriate for a woman throughout her life. We both wanted to see the movie, and both had an idea about the subject matter, but she wouldn't have gone if I hadn't suggested it. We saw it this morning, and let me tell you, I was not expecting to cry that much. Also, shout out to the guy sitting next to me who was crying into his girlfriend's shoulder. Ever since we got out, my mum has not stopped crying. She's also admitted a few things since that she's never told me before. Apparently there have been 2 occasions where she was forced to leave her job because her husband started working there. I didn't know that was thing. What the hell? And this was in the 80s. She was sexually assaulted by a, thankfully now retired, politician she worked with and couldn't say anything. She was forced out of a job because her boss's wife was jealous of her. She literally calls this guy her second father. But somehow she was a threat, and my father apparently repeatedly telling her she should be grateful for the things he's done for her, like buying a family house when he forced us to move to the other side of the world without consulting her. A house which was sold for less than market value in the divorce. And supporting her when she didn't have a job as a result of said move to the other side of the world where she didn't have permission to work. She's already been a bit, shall we say, somber recently due to her fear of aging. But she seems to have spent the last few hours doing nothing but going over her mistakes and regrets. And I don't know how to help her. TLDR. Took my mum to see the Barbie movie, and now she's reliving some of the shittiest parts of her life, and I'm actually really worried about her mental state. Edit. Obligatory. Wow. This blew up. Seriously, I was expecting like 5 replies. Thank you everyone who responded. My brain likes to make me blame myself for every tiny bad thing that happens. And mum crying bad emotions. Hence why I believed I fucked up. My mum is okay. She has been exceptionally sappy over the last couple days, but otherwise she does seem lighter, so you guys were right. We haven't talked specifically about the thing she mentioned then, but I've let her know she can talk to me about anything, and she's since told me some other, less depressing, things about her life that she's never told me before. I did tell her that the lovely people of the internet think she's amazing, which made her cry, good tears. I may try to broach the subject of therapy with her again, as she's previously been quite resistant. She's been so busy just surviving and giving everything to her kids that she's never had time to process anything. She has recently come to accept that the divorce was not her fault, which is massive progress for her. And thank you to everyone who shared their experiences as well. I hate that so many people can see themselves in my mum's experiences. I hate that this is a conversation we're still having. But in some ways, I'm kinda glad this seemingly light-hearted movie is provoking those conversations.